Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for December. I hope you guys are all well. I do want to take a quick second to remind everybody that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Virgo out there. So guys, if it's not resonating, please check your other signs and placements and see if your messages may be in those readings. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop. So if it's resonating, guys, just get in where you fit in. As always, though, do not try to push yourself into a reading that's not for you. All right, let's see what we have for Virgo. Spirit, show me Virgo's energy. Show me Virgo's energy. Okay, Virgo, you are starting out with Temperance. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. And you have the High Priestess. All right, so I feel like there's a situation with somebody here that you're trying to balance out your emotions. One day you're happy, the next day you're feeling upset and angry. It's just like it's up and down, up and down. It's a complete mix, right? And so I feel like you're trying to balance all of this out with somebody. With the Page of Swords here in the reverse, I feel like there may be somebody that you're not speaking to, or there's something that you don't know that you need to know. With the High Priestess, we see that there's some sort of secret. So I feel like, I feel like there's some kind of a secret. The mysteries of the universe are sweeter than you know. Interesting. All right, that's what it says on her little apron. But in any event, with the High Priestess, there's some secrets that are being held. You're trying to balance everything out. I feel like it's an emotional roller coaster, and you don't quite know what to do with it all. So let me see who's in your energy. All right, we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. We have the Strength card in reverse. And the Knight of Swords. All right, so the person that's in your energy, Virgo, I feel like this is somebody who could be having some financial issues. I'm definitely seeing that there's a sense of loss here. There's a sense of emptiness that I'm seeing as well. Be very careful that this person is not codependent, because I do see for some of you that is an issue. With the Strength card in reverse, I do feel that this person is very fearful right now. They're fearful of loss. They're fearful of communicating. I do feel like there's been a lack of communication, or at least honest communication between the two of you. And I feel like this person is kind of fearful, but they are coming forward to communicate with you. So let's see. Let's see who are the energy between the two of you. Judgment in reverse. Interesting. All right, so with the Judgment in reverse, one or both of you could be thinking that there's been a poor judgment call made with regard to this connection. I feel like this person that's in your energy, Virgo, they're a little bit codependent, or they think you are. Let me see what's affecting the connection. King of Cups. There's love here. Yeah, there's love here. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer sign. Let me see your outcome. And I believe that the love is mutual, but you don't know if it is. And they may be afraid to come forward and tell you. King of Swords in the reverse. So there's a conversation that needs to be had. I do feel like, there's resistance to that conversation, mostly on your side. What I'm seeing here is the person that's in your energy is going to come forward. It's almost like they can't contain it, I feel like they've been holding back, and I feel like they're going to come forward with some truthful communication, and it may cause some anger. I'm not sure you're being on the up and up here, Virgo. It could be you're just not being honest with yourself, though. So let me see the bottom of the deck. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Underlying energy. So there may have been some confusion here. If so, that confusion is clearing up. There's going to be clarity coming in. So let's clarify the reading. Why is Temperance here? Why is Temperance here for the sign of Virgo? the Strength card in reverse, and the King of Cups. You're afraid to love this person. That's very interesting because there's definitely love here. And I feel like you do have emotions for this person, but you know, there's some work you need to do on yourself to balance out all of your emotion. This person may have had you on an emotional roller coaster. And what I'm seeing is that you're afraid to open up, afraid to really love this person. Why is the Page of Swords here in reverse? There's that Knight of Swords. Now that's in their energy as well. And then we have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Three of Coins. You may work with this person. You don't have to, but for some of you, that's a possibility. I feel like that when this person comes forward because you're not really talking to this person, you're kind of keeping silent, it looks like, and it's because you don't really know whether or not they love you or whether you love them. Is this a bad judgment call? It just seems like there's a lot that's up in the air. So when this person comes forward, they're going to speak a truth to you, and I feel like it's actually going to start a fight. It's going to be, you're going to be defensive about your emotions and about your feelings here. So, because I feel like you're keeping your feelings to yourself. Why is the High Priestess here? You're definitely very secretive. You're keeping things kind of secret. Why is the High Priestess here for the sign of Virgo? Nine of Wands, Four of Wands reversed. Yeah, I feel like you're tired of keeping this secret. Yeah, I do. I feel like you're tired of keeping the secret, but you're kind of non-committal right now. You have trust issues, you're non-committal, and you're kind of not being really honest with this person or with yourself. So when they come forward, I do feel you're just keeping a lot to yourself right now, Virgo. But when this person comes forward, I feel like you're going to be very defensive. Let me look at their energy. Why is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Ace of Wands reversed. Oh, is this person maybe not available? They're acting single. The Lovers in reverse. Seven of Swords. So, yeah, that when you have the Seven of Swords with the Ace of Wands in the reverse like that, that's somebody who is, you know, kind of sneaking around. They're using their wand indiscriminately. I feel like this is somebody who is acting single even though they're not, and it looks like they got found out. It does. It looks like they get found out, and it may have ended a connection either with you or with the other person. But this, because I definitely see endings here because deception was discovered. But I feel like this is somebody who was playing around. So this might be why you're trying to balance out. It was an emotional roller coaster for you. Let me see why the Strength card is in reverse. The Star card, sign of Aquarius, and the Three of Swords in the reverse. So this is somebody that has gone through a very painful experience, and it was third-party energy. I do feel like they want to balance things out with you. They want to heal things with you, but they're fearful of doing so. Yeah, let me see the Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here for the person in Virgo's energy? All right, Ten of Swords. So this person betrayed you. The Hermit in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. I have to tell you, Virgo, I don't like this person's energy because they're coming forward to speak a truth, but they're extremely controlling and they have been dishonest in the past. And I do feel like they've been soul searching. It looks as if they got discovered and, you know, that there was a third party situation. It got discovered on their side, and so they ended the connection with you. They were acting like they were single, but they weren't. And so now they're wanting to come back together with you to heal this connection, because I don't think they meant to have feelings, but they sure do. And I also feel like this is somebody who betrayed you. Now, they've been isolating, they've been soul searching, they've been trying to figure things out. And I do think that they have. They know that they've really effed up here. This is somebody who wasn't loyal to you or the other person for that matter. And they're very controlling. They could even be narcissistic. I feel like they're going to approach you, though. There's definitely some communication here. Now, I feel like you've put distance between you and this person. Let me see why Judgment is in reverse. Why is the Judgment card in reverse for Virgo? The Fool. See, they want a new beginning, but you're keeping silent. Four of Swords. Yeah, you're keeping silent. As far as you're concerned, even though you have feelings for this person, you're not talking with them. You're healing your own energy. Now I see why you're afraid to love this person. You're afraid to open up to emotionally this person because you feel it would be a poor judgment call. And I feel like, you know, when this person does come riding in on their horse to tell you this great truth, I feel like you're going to be very defensive, and I think I would be too. Now, in their energy, they want to take a leap of faith. They want, yeah, they're coming forward. But the thing is that they know that they were deceptive. They know that they were making third-party energy here. And I know that they got discovered, but I don't know. I still see this very negative, you know, energy that this person has. Very narcissistic energy. Let me see why the King of Cups is here. Somebody who doesn't really think about how their actions are going to affect everybody else, you know? All right, Four of Coins, Five of Cups. They have a lot of regrets. They have regrets for having, you know, having third-party energy. They have regrets for, you know, fearing to move forward and balance things out. They're afraid whether or not you're going to heal this. Now, they're saying they're taking the lessons from the past and moving forward. They still love you, but they don't feel like you love them. And I feel like you're very defensive when this happens. You're going to be guarded. You're going to be defensive. I do think you have feelings for this person, but deservedly so. I feel like you have a hard time, you know, opening up. Let me see why the King of Swords is in reverse. I feel like this person has been very dishonest in the past. Show me the outcome for Virgo and this person. Okay, so we have the World. We have Judgment. And we have the Nine of Coins in the reverse, which is the first card that came out for them. So they really have not had any change. There's no change here. This person is still being dishonest. They're still being unfaithful. They're still a betrayer. They're just, you know, they're controlling. I just feel like this person hasn't really made any changes. There's dishonesty here. So a cycle is closing out between you and this person. I feel like you're ending this. You're not going to commit back to this person because there's a ending that needs to take place and you just don't trust this person. This person has really put you on an emotional roller coaster, and I feel like, you know, there's just a lot of problems there. And I do think you kind of looked at it as in, you know, can these problems be resolved? But at the end of the day, I feel like it's a judgment call, and you're recognizing that there is deceit here. There's dishonesty. I think it's going to make you angry even. So this person has not changed whatsoever. The cycle that's closing out is one of dishonesty and anger, more anger on your part, I feel. So I do feel like if this person had gone through with a divorce, you might have entertained the idea of a reconciliation, but I don't see you doing it. I just don't. Bottom of the deck is a Page of Wands in the reverse, which honestly, that is more negative energy, because the Page of Wands in reverse tends to be somebody who is spoiled. When they don't get their way, they pitch a fit. They have a temper tantrum. It's immature energy. I just feel like you're dealing with somebody that is very immature and doesn't possess the qualities that you know, are going to make a relationship work. All right, so but that's your choice. And again, I would never give my power away to anybody, family, a tarot card reader, a psychic, you know, a best friends. You know, it's always your choice. You have to live with your choices, you know. So, all right, I'm going to pull and see if there's any messages for you, or, yep, we got something here. All right, on your side, we have kisses, unconditional love. It's talking about falling in love. This could be elsewhere. There could be love that's around the corner for you, or you could still, I can see you still have feelings for this person. So, you know, you could be approaching that idea with this person. Now, the person that's in your energy has Hand of Cards, taking a chance. That's what they're doing. They're taking that risk right there. But they are being strategic. They're not showing their hands, and it's a gamble. So this person, some of them could have gambling problems too. But this person is being strategic in how they're approaching you. And again, I just don't know that I like the energy, but it's not for me to like or not like. I can only read the cards and tell you what I see. But in any event, I hope that this has been helpful. If you've resonated with this reading, Virgo, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you in your next reading, namaste.